All right. Looks like we are having some technology issues this morning. I hope everything is coming through for you. Excited for this new week. It is Mel Robbins week, and I would like to officially welcome you to Big Purpose Mastermind. This is for anyone who feels like they have a big purpose, they have a calling, a mission, a life's work to accomplish, and it feels maybe bigger than you are, and you really want to make sure you know how you can rise to the challenge so that you can truly be who you were meant to be. So with this series, what we do is we look at different masters of influence, people who are making a great difference, and we kind of dissect what they have been doing and learn some things from them that then hopefully can help us step into our big purpose. So that's the purpose of the mastermind. That's the purpose of each session. I call each episode, each show, a session. And when we're done with this, you can find these at schoolofhumanity.tv. So anyway, any back sessions, you'll be able to find them there. I am not sure if my connection is actually going right. So we'll just move ahead and hope. I've had lots of computer issues this morning, and anyway, hopefully things kind of get sorted out here. But thank you for coming today, and I honor you for your big purpose, the calling, the mission, the work that you have to do. Hope that what we share today will help you. Okay, so with today, let me just show you. First of all, I want to start off just with a little bit. I love to start with a quote of the day. And the quote of the day is from David Viscott, who said, "Your purpose of life is to discover your gift. The work of life is to develop it. The meaning of life is to give your gift away." Isn't that a beautiful thing? Awesome. Okay, so anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Super excited to be able to share Mel Robbins week. Okay, she's done some fantastic stuff. And today we're going to talk about her origin story. Tomorrow we're going to talk about obstacles that she's overcome. On Wednesday, we're going to talk about how she uses video to accomplish her big purpose. On Thursday, we're going to talk about like innovative video strategies that we're doing. And then on Friday, we're going to talk about clarity, how she really understands who it is she's serving, and she's able to come to them as the best, kind of the best version of herself. So with that, let me jump into, let's see, what do I have for you? Okay, so, well, actually, first of all, I'm gonna turn this off for just a quick sec so we can just a little chat together. Wow, I am really having some technology issues today. Okay, so maybe I'm not going to turn that off, and hopefully this is just working. Okay, sorry, this is crazy. Okay, so I first stumbled across Mel Robbins a couple of years ago. I did this online summit. I hosted it, came up with the idea. Anyway, it's called Men of Purpose. The idea was to help men who feel a little marginalized. Anyway, to help them show up as they really are and as they should be. And so many, times in society, we limit who we can be because of expectations and all sorts of stuff. Anyway, that's maybe too much backstory that you really didn't want to know. But as I was looking for different guests to have on, I stumbled across Mel Robbins. I saw a TED Talk that she gave, and just it blew my mind. The concepts that she came up with. Really wanted to have her on the show, and didn't work out. But now we get to talk about her all this week. So if you don't know about Mel Robbins, we're going to talk about her this week, and you're going to be able to get kind of some understanding of her. So today is her origin story, and it's about how she came to be who she is, and how she takes that story and helps other people. So she actually has two different origin stories. Oh my goodness. My computer is just going nuts right here. I am so sorry about this. I restarted it this morning to make sure that everything would work well, and it's just having the hardest time getting back up to speed. Okay, so anyway, in just a second, hopefully it'll show Mel Robbins again, and we can move forward with this. Okay, sorry about this. So anyway, okay, so she kind of has two different origin stories. One is the origin story that got her out of this being stuck. And then the next origin story is when she being stuck with other people, and that just kind of opened the doors for so many others, and opened the doors for a very successful career for herself. Okay, so we got some computer stuff going back on. So let me bring in this video of her, and it's a really interesting video because it's shot behind the scenes as she's sharing with a film crew about her story. So anyway, okay, I'm going to play this first part and then I'll explain it a little bit. And let me know in the chat. Actually, my chat isn't even working. Anyway, we'll play this and go from here.
How did I go from bankrupt and facing divorce to literally turning it all around? I discovered the power of 5-second decisions.
And what is that?
Okay, so she sets up her story right there in this interview. She was nearly bankrupt. She was facing bankruptcy. She was facing divorce. And how did she go from that to being successful? She said she found the power of 5-second decisions. And I'm going to fast forward after the opening here as she shares a little bit more on this. But basically, a little bit of backstory that she doesn't talk about in here. Her and her husband, well, her husband mostly, had a restaurant business, and it was tanking. Her career, she had just been canceled by Fox, and so she thought her career was down. She was having a hard time waking up in the morning. She was drinking a little bit too much in the evening, and just, life was just on a downward slide for her, and she was really struggling. Well, she was watching TV the night before, and every night, she thought, okay, tomorrow's going to be different. Tomorrow's going to be different. And it never was. And she found that she wasn't making the progress that she wanted to make. And it was because of procrastination, is because of fear, is because of perfectionism. And she couldn't get over that until she watched like a rocket launching. And she got a concept there that then changed her life and changed so many other people's lives with that too. So with that, let's just jump back into our video and play just a little bit more.
I discovered the power of 5-second decisions. I realized, because I was really stuck, that I was stuck thinking about what I needed to do. And the more that I thought about what I needed to do, the more anxiety I felt, the more self-doubt would rise, and I would get trapped upstairs. And I realized...
Okay, so first of all, do you ever get stuck like that? Where maybe you feel like you've got this big purpose, you have this mission, this work to accomplish, and you're not sure how to do it, and you can't even get started. Maybe this suggestion will help you.
Within 5 seconds flat, fear, anxiety, self-doubt, procrastination was taking over and making decisions for me. And when I saw that 5-second window, I realized, holy cow, if I were to move within 5 seconds, I could beat procrastination. I could beat self-doubt. I could beat the things upstairs in my head that were stopping me, and I could take control in those same 5 seconds.
Okay. So if you can make 5-second decisions, the way that it started out for her was she was watching TV the night before, and this rocket was launching off, and they did the countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And into her mind came this epiphany. That's the secret. If I can do a countdown, 5, 4, 3, 2, whatever it is that she needs to do or wants to do, if she could do a countdown, there's nothing that comes after 0. You can't keep counting. And that propels you to action. And if you put yourself into action, every time you think a thought that you need to do or that you want to do, that you believe will move your life forward, if you can get yourself into a state where you do a countdown and then you actually put that into action, that action is going to start propelling you, and that's going to snowball into great things moving forward in your life. So just a little bit more.
And that insight that your life comes down to 5-second decisions, that you can change anything in 5 seconds flat, because you can change how you think, you can change what you're doing. That insight has changed everything about my life, because it gave me the insight that I needed and a tool that goes along with that 5-second window to make change happen.
Okay, so I'm going to stop there. But that's basically her origin story. She was stuck. She's facing bankruptcy. She's facing divorce. She's still married. Got to tell you that. She was just having a really struggling part of her life. And when she discovered this idea that if she counts down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then goes into action, and whatever, like, you know, and the voice in her head or the thing in her heart that she knows she needs to be doing next, that could propel her to action. Okay, so that is like part of her origin story. The next part of the origin story is she got invited to give a TEDx talk. And during her TEDx talk, she talks, you know, afterwards about it, because it blew up. It was huge. People loved it. During that talk, she said that she had this 16-minute anxiety attack. She jumped off the stage and started running around and started talking to people, just, you know, because she was just kind of freaked out. But she, at the end of that, she shared this 5-second idea that if you count down from 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then push yourself into action, you're going to make great progress in what you're doing. That idea, shared on a stage, on a TED stage, blew up again, and she got tons of people following her. They started to adopt this idea of 5 seconds can move them into action and can get them going to where they want, and truly made it totally launched her career. She had a show for a long time, for a while, called The Mel Robbins Show. We're going to talk a little bit about more of that during this week. But her origin story started with her being stuck. And then it started with her sharing with other people, here's where I was. An authentic, genuine story, being real and vulnerable. Here's where I was. And then sharing her epiphany bridge, you know, how she got out of that. Okay, that's what you can do too. Whatever your gift is, whatever your talent, whatever you have to share with others, if you can genuinely show up and help them with the things that you've learned to be able to get you out of that pit, that's going to make a remarkable difference. So with that, I wanted, one other thing. I just want to share with you, if you have missed previous sessions of Big Purpose Mastermind, just jump into schoolofhumanity.tv. You'll be able to catch those there. Meg Johnson week was awesome. Les Brown week was awesome. Marie Forleo. That was really cool. And then now we are on Mel Robbins. So just go to schoolofhumanity.tv. You will be able to get that absolutely for free. And so, yes, you do have a purpose. You do have a big purpose, a life's mission, a work to accomplish. And if you go to schoolofhumanity.tv, happy to help you get there. And with that, I will see you tomorrow.